Mat Pilates is a style of exercise invented by Joseph Pilates at the start of the 20th century. It's based around very slow, controlled, fluid, precise movements with an emphasis on core alignment and breathing. This makes it a really great kind of exercise if you have an injury and you're looking to rehabilitate that injury, if you suffer from back pain, or if you're looking to get back into exercise in a slow, controlled way, which will allow you to build up to other activities. Classical Pilates is based around 34 original movements published in Joseph Pilates' books. The main benefit of classical mat Pilates is that it allows you to learn exercises and how to do them properly, and then replicate those exercises very easily at home with just a mat and minimal equipment. Although Pilates does use a lot of equipment later on, like the reformers, the Cadillac, they're not strictly necessary unless you have specific rehabilitation needs. Pilates has a lot of synergy and crossover with yoga. Pilates is one of the main forms of rehabilitation exercise dancers do. Dancers are also often yoga teachers, so you'll see many similar movements in yoga classes. This means if you're looking to get into exercise and want to start steadily, and you begin with Pilates, as you build up, you'll recognize those exercises when you go to a more physically demanding yoga class. And it's an excellent leading, helping you get into more energetic, more calorie burning types of exercises as you progress through your fitness journey. Back pain often has underlying causes to do with posture, alignment, and how your muscles are working. Because of the emphasis on those things in Pilates, specifically good posture when moving, sitting, lying down, and sitting up, you can often find that Pilates will mitigate, reduce, and manage the postural and muscular causes of back pain. In many cases, it significantly reduces the pain down to a manageable level. I would describe Pilates as a foundational style of training. It puts in the foundations of good alignment, core strength, and good posture when you're exercising, allowing new entrants to training to train effectively and safely, and allowing those who have trained before to train at higher intensity in their chosen sport or discipline later on with a reduced risk of injury. If you're interested in doing Pilates, what happens here when someone comes to train is that we spend the first session doing an assessment of someone's injury history, medical history, posture, and analysing their movement to establish exactly what they need from Pilates and any other kind of training goals they would like to achieve. This is very detailed and in-depth, and it ensures that any person can train safely even with an injury or a medical challenge of some kind. Because Pilates is slow and flowing, and a lot of it is based on the floor when it's mat Pilates, it is a very suitable kind of exercise if you feel extremely unfit, if you have a significant amount of weight that you would like to lose, or even if you have difficulties with mobility or an injury on one side. For example, you can't balance on one leg or one side of your body is much weaker. It's a very good way to get started, very suitable. And even if you're in discomfort sometimes when you move or do exercise, you'll probably find that Pilates is more compatible with training comfortably and effectively, and you can stop anytime you like. I always encourage people to train at the level that's best for them and to train in a way that's also pain-free. If you're older and you'd like to get into exercise, but you have some reservations about going to classes like yoga classes, group Pilates classes, or group training, one-to-one training in Pilates, like the type that I provide, is a really great way to get started. I've had several clients recently who are over 60 years old, the oldest being 78 years old. And even I myself have been quite surprised at just how much they've benefited from it, how much they've progressed in terms of their balance, coordination, and strength. In my opinion, I would say that if you're older, if you train effectively, it's creates almost as big a difference in a person's body as it does for someone who's much younger. So if you are older but have reservations like arthritis or injuries, I'd encourage you to give it a try, knowing that it will be at an appropriate level, and also that people can get some really great benefits from it even when they're a bit older or they have injuries. Whatever challenge that you face, whatever injury that you've had, there's always a way to be able to train, and you'd probably be really surprised if you get the right help and advice how much progress you could make. So if you are interested in Pilates, please do contact me on my website, give me a text, a call or an email anytime, and be very happy to hear from you and discuss with you how I might be able to help you.